I don't pop bottles in real life. I don't. But on Instagram, I do. Like, I be lying my ass off on Instagram. I'm living a life that ain't mine half the time, you know? Shoot, I'll do some little Bow Wow shit.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! Wowzers. All right, so we're back on Laugh Society channel. Make sure you check out their channel. They got some really good comedy clips, and we're back with Gary Owen. This MFer makes me laugh, bro. This dude's the truth. He's funny to me. He's funny as hell, dog. Anyways, this one is called Instagram Alter Ego. Yo, it's crazy because social media is just a highlight reel, bro. Like, you know, it's funny because there's this trend on TikTok where multiple people will tell their problems or be on TikTok crying or like, this happened to me, da-da-da-da, which is a unique thing that I see in the new trend because it typically, social media is a highlight reel of your life, right? Like, and we get caught up in these comparisons and different things. And, you know, sometimes people get depressed because they'll see this highlight reel of people's lives and be like, why am I living like this? And that's when I'm like, bro, this is legit the Matrix. Not on no like Andrew Tate Matrix or what, you know, I'm just like legit like the movie The Matrix. Like it's legit this false reality that that people are living in and subscribing to. And it's making them feel certain emotions, good or bad, because of this fictitious reality. It's really interesting. It's really strange. I've disconnected a lot. Actually, ironically, YouTube has helped me disconnect because I was always trying to launch my rap career, and you utilize social media and people get excited over, you know, lavish things, exciting things, funny things, beautiful things, things they might not be able to do. These things are what intrigues people. So as a content creator, you're always kind of like chasing that next thing or whatever, you know. My whole imagery in rap, I always try to be like, yo, I'll keep it real. Keeping it real was like my gimmick, you know. But at times, you know, you try to stunt. I remember I bought a Range Rover when I was in my 30s, like right when I hit 30. Worst purchase of my life at the time because it was a used Range Rover. It was really nice. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, he has a Range Rover. But I wasn't prepared for the financial responsibility of getting it fixed. Anyways, that's a whole another story for another day. Let's get into this. That's just the premise of what it seems like. The Instagram Alter Ego. The title is fire. Anyways, we're checking out Gary Owen. Make sure you're getting tickets to his show. Support the original content creators. If you want to support me, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you didn't know who I was, I'm Black Pegasus. Link in the description to some of my other channels, and let's see what he's talking about.
I don't pop bottles in real life. I don't. But on Instagram, I do. Like, I be lying my ass off on Instagram. I'm living a life that ain't mine half the time, you know? Shoot, I'll do some little Bow Wow shit. I'll just lie on Instagram.
Hold on, what did Bow Wow do? I forgot. He was like fronting in a jet or something, like just straight fronting. That's crazy too, because he had a pretty big rap career. But these fools be getting jerked out of a lot of their royalties and stuff. So who knows? You never know. You never know, man.
Yo, that shit was funny last year though. If you know what I'm talking about, like a little over a year ago, like guys, I think it's a year and a half ago, like Bow Wow went on Instagram, right? And he posted a picture of a private jet. And he said, I'm flying from LA to New York, start working on this new TV show. So Bow Wow gave the impression that he was flying cross country on a private jet. Well, Bow Wow makes the post, then this guy is on a United Airlines flight, looks in the back of the plane, Bow Wow's sitting there, you know, regular ass 32B middle seat. So this dude gets on his Instagram.
He didn't even have first class, bro. That's crazy. And I'm not knocking. I'm not disparaging because you can't afford first class. Like the first time in my life that I flew first class was when I hit 45 years old. I'd never been on a first class flight, and it wasn't that expensive because it was just Colorado Springs to Kansas City. So, yeah, man, that's wild. But it is wild when you think about stars because every time – if you watch the first class, every now and then you'll see an actor in first class, a musician. I remember The first time I flew to Kansas City and I wasn't in first class, I was walking. I was like, there's Yellow Wolf. I was like, what the hell? Yellow Wolf is just sitting in first class. That's just how it be, man. It's more comfortable. You know, get you on and off the plane first, like all these different luxuries.
Back of the plane, Bow Wow sitting there, you know, regular ass 32P middle seat. So this dude gets on his Instagram, was like, this motherfucker lying. He on my flight right now. He takes a picture of Bow Wow, you know? So they had this thing for like 3 weeks on Instagram called the Bow Wow Challenge. It was hashtag Bow Wow Challenge. And all it was people posted shit that they wasn't doing, but they said they was doing it, but they wasn't doing it, but they act like they was doing it, right? And I never did the Bow Wow Challenge. I never did, because I didn't want people going to my Instagram page looking at all the lies I be posting, you know? Because like I said, I don't pop bottles in real life. Oh my God, but I'll be in a nightclub, I'll grab 2 big-ass Ace of Spades bottles. Tell my homeboy, take a picture of me real quick. I'll be on Instagram. Yeah, I'm double fisted tonight, motherfuckers. I'm going in. Hashtag doing what I do. Post. Appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yo, that is the rap life one-on-one, bro. That's the rap life one-on-one, man. You know, bruh. I mean, I didn't really front like that, but there are moments where you're just kind of like, you know, oh boy. Hey, let me just put it out there, man. Bro, I feel bad, crazy, but I remember I had like this fake diamond chain. It was huge, like huge, and I would wear it to my big concerts when I performed at like the Fillmore Auditorium or like Red Rocks, and I'm opening for people. But because I'm on that big stage, I remember people thought it was real. Now, people watching this is like, bro, I could have told that ain't real, man. Da 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 da. But I'm telling you, it looked cool at a distance, unless you're grabbing it and like doing the little bzz. That's why they do the little bzz thing on chains nowadays to see if they're real or fake, because fools will wear fake jewelry. And just to stunt and have that rapper image, I had this huge brass knuckle entertainment diamond chain. And I would just wear that. And I was just like, yo, let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny because I started to fall into that image. And that as I was like, yo, my image is keeping it real, right? Like lyrically, I never went out of pocket. I was never like rapping about my jewelry, rapping about selling drugs, rapping about clapping people. You know what I'm saying? That was never my thing. So I was keeping it real. But then I jump on stage with a fake ass chain. Why? Because I fell victim to this concept and this. I was influenced or impacted by the culture. But as I'm older, I just take accountability. I was just dumb. I was just letting things influence me that didn't need to influence me. That's it. I let that happen. And, you know, it started at a young age, just wanting to be cool and seeing what was deemed cool and trying to, you know, fit in that space. But that's facts. Like, you know, I'm laughing because of how much this correlates with things I had done, you know, chasing women in clubs, you know, perceptions, da-da-da-da. Now, I didn't go as crazy as these people do nowadays or even like that. But even just wearing a fake chain to concerts is pretty wild when you think about it. So it is what it is.
I'm just gonna get a Bud Light. Thank you. See, I remember one time I was at a marina. I was walking by all these boats, and right in the middle of the marina was a big ass yacht. I got on for the yacht. I was like, yep, about to take my new boat out for the day. See what the ocean's talking about. Hashtag doing what I do. Lies. I was never on that yacht. I was at Five Guys eating a cheeseburger when I made that post. Shit. Let me tell you something.
See, I ain't never done nothing like that. I had seen local rappers like go downtown Denver. Someone had a Lambo and they'll just take a picture in front of the Lambo, like, you know, and then they're posting night on the town, just shit like that. I ain't never done that. I did rent a Lambo for a music video though. So there's similarities there. But again, you know, it is what it is. People rent stuff for music videos all the time, but it's just like, why? To chase the Joneses? I've done a lot of artistic music videos, but I have had a range of places I went, and that's a place where I was like, I didn't need to rent a Lambo for my music video. You
ever on my Instagram page and you see hashtag doing what I do, I'm lying. I'm fucking lying. That is Cobra Fry, I'm lying. I'm gonna lie about these shows. Watch when this shit airs. I'm like, damn, San Antonio showed out. We sold out the AT&T Center 4 days straight.
Bro, that's crazy. I've embellished. I've never been like, if it was sold out, it was sold out, right? But when you do these pictures and you're in front of this huge audience, now I'm like, how many people were there? I try to be as accurate as possible, straight up. you know, in the latter years of my career. But when I was young and we're doing, you know, it was easy like to be in front of, let's say 2,000 folks. They all got their hands up. 5,000 people sold out tonight in Albuquerque, you know, like whatever the case may be. And I fell victim to that too. Facts. What's interesting though is perception does. See, they realize this on social media. That's why there's bot farms that'll get on certain posts and just say similar things like RFK Jr. is this. Like, you're like, why is people just talking about him now? And then you're like, oh, this is a bot farm. You start seeing this stuff. You know, Joe Rogan is this. And it's because they're trying to manipulate perception because perception becomes reality, right? So there's something to marketing that does work. But I don't recommend it. My thing is just, just grind, keep it organic. That's what I do on YouTube. I remember my YouTube, my main channel. When I was young, I bought fake, I don't even know if I should say that on YouTube. I'm going to just keep it out. But I did some fake shit, and the results was it effed up my channel. It effed up the algorithm, a bunch of different stuff. Don't do it. Just grind. I grinded, built my audience, and you can see the audience come through and build with me in the comments. So, yeah, that's funny, dude. This is hilarious because so many parallels to the rap world.
Damn, you did 4 shows? Hashtag doing what I do. And don't be fucking on my live. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, man. You was on the Riverwalk by the Empire Theater. Just go and be like, Gary, I was there that night. I was in a suite. Hashtag sweet live. Just go with the live. Ain't nobody gonna know. They see the stage. They ain't gonna know where the fuck we at.
Dude, I love this dude. Man, I don't know, man. There's something about this MFer, bro. Gary Owen just got that energy, man. He just has good energy flowing. I F with Gary Owen, bro. I F with him. Anyways, that's facts, bro. He's spitting facts. And when it comes to this social media generation, a lot of shit is fake. And that's just what it is. Anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy.
City boy, city boy.